those skills. But that quantum competence is really a key. And to get that, we have to have a certain way of thinking. We have to think in a different way. Matter of fact, it hit me a while back when I was there at home, there in my little tree house, watching some movies. I got a home theater. Those who've been over know I like home theater. And I was watching a movie called The Matrix. Now, how many of you have seen that movie, The Matrix? Yeah, good one. The first one, not the second or third. They weren't as good. I'm thinking the first one. You know, there was a real important part in that movie that just hit me. When they were there, and Trinity and Neo, the two heroes, played by Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss, they were there, and they'd been fighting the bad guys, doing all the things they need to do, and they got to a scene where they got the bad guys knocked out, killed a bunch of them, and there was this helicopter over there. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Keanu looked over at Carrie-Anne Moss's character and said, "Do you know how to fly that thing?" And then she said with those remarkable, possibility-enhancing words, "Not yet." She jumped on her cell phone. Now, this is a science fiction movie, okay? She jumps on her cell phone, dials a person they called the operator, and said, "I need a pilot program for a B-212 helicopter. Hurry!" And at that moment, her eyes started blinking. He downloaded the program through the cell phone into her brain, and then she looked over and said, "Let's go." And I thought, yes, that's the way to do it. Yeah. Cell phone, yeah. We're not there yet with the technology. We're working on that. Our best people are working on that. But think about it. When somebody presents you with a problem, can you do such and such? If you don't respond with, "Oh, I'm not technology oriented. Oh, here's the good one. I'm a people person. I can't do that." You say that again, I'm going to have to slap you, okay? I mean, come on. Think about the difference, though. When you say, "Can I do that?" Not yet. Not yet. That has power built into it. That's got positive expectation that, you know, I might not be able to do this task right now, but given the right training, given the right schooling, I read the right books, I talk to the right people, take the right courses, get the right coaching, get the right whatever I need, resources in, I can do it. And you think about it, that's the way it is. For instance, let me ask a dumb question. Work with me on this for a minute. How many of you right now can use Microsoft Word? Okay, raise your hand. Use Microsoft Word. Great. At one point in your life, you couldn't do that, could you? Think about it. You couldn't use Microsoft Word. And right now, is it easy? Yeah. Oh, back then, if I would say, "Well, it's easy to use Microsoft Word," people go, "Oh, well, it's easy for you, Terry." No, they just hadn't learned how to do it yet. Not yet. And the key is, as you can learn those skills and have that attitude that, you know, I'm going to figure this out. And it might be that you say, "Okay, now I understand enough about it that I know I'm going to have somebody else do it for me." That's a wise thing to do. Think of yourself as a CEO of a large company. You need to have the knowledge, be cognizant of what is possible, of what can be done. So when someone uses a term like a blog or a podcast, or they say www dot whatever, you don't look at them and go, "Oh, speak English." Instead, you go, "Excuse me, what does that mean? Tell me about that. I don't know that yet." And I can learn it because you've learned some incredible things. What you want to do is empower yourself with thinking, not yet. And if you go about that and you say, "Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have that power of thinking not yet and build that into my life," the sky's the limit.